How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to do a full walk around and mod overview of my 2015 Subaru Impreza. Pretty much just showing off what I've done and perhaps giving some more detail on how I installed certain parts. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's start off with the exterior here. So the color is dark gray metallic. I'm gonna start off in the front here. First things first, we got my custom, this in focus, custom headlight retrofit. I did this myself. Pretty much it's just painted housings. We have Mishimoto projectors, mini H1. We have some diode dynamics switchback sea lights, which I did right there. I also frosted the glass, so I used some frosted glass spray and I just kind of sprayed the diffuser just so it would stand out more. I see a lot of people paint the chrome and they just leave it black and it doesn't look as good. So I went ahead and did that. Just some fog lights. They're like a eBay kit, but they work just fine. Front lip, it's kind of a special kind of thing. So starting off, I have this carbon fiber password Jdm winglet. I have a Icon Motorsports front lip on the bottom, and above it is a Basin R. Also above that, I'll get my shadow out of here, it is a OEM front strake piece. So this is for a 12 to 14 Impreza, but I made it work on my 15. You can see the use of good old self-tappers. I know people might be cringing at this, but it doesn't bother me too much that I drilled into the bumper. It looks pretty low to the ground, but honestly, I daily drive this car and I really don't scrape that often, believe it or not. Moving on up here, I got my twin turbos. I just can't joke, this overused. It is hella supertones, they're horns. I got them white just because I wanted some more, got some more contrast with it. OEM mesh grill. It's a sport mesh, you can buy it off a dealer. STI front plate, just cause. I did a custom grill on the bottom. So pretty much I just cut out the OEM clips. Put this, it's actually gutter guard from Home Depot. Zoom in there, get a better look. Here's the OEM bug guard I wrapped in carbon fiber. It's, you know, it does the job. It does help deflect bugs for the most part, but I mean, of course, with any daily driver, you'll get rock chips and whatnot. I do have a number on the hood and the front bumper. Yeah, I already found the flaw. Let's pop this baby back in. Still on the stock hood. Really would like to upgrade to the carbon fiber hood scoop, just cause. Yeah, I'm trying to go in order here. I don't want to miss anything. Here I got just a black vinyl banner. I just did a white pinstripe there just to give it some more contrast. You know, I love Night Runner International. I love Reggie's work. Very, very talented guy. These are these are work CR lies, aka Vordovan Form 9s. The specs are 18 by 9.5 plus 34 offset, 5 by 100 of course. Tire letters. You know, just because my car wants to look fast. I got tire letters from TireStickers.com, and they were on my Federal 595 225/40 tires. So just a little bit of a stretch, but it's nothing too crazy, I think. There's probably way worse out there. So I guess you can kind of see there's big brake kit. I did the ATS calipers with the rotors for a 2004 STI. They're from R1 Concepts. I did their ceramic pads as well. Yeah, it's great, a little brake swap. I mean, I need a new brakes, so I figured why not just do the Brembos. It's half for flex, half for, you know, performance reasons. It definitely stops, you know, like no other. Got some Mishimoto locking lugs. You know, they're just locking lugs. Hope to actually replace those sometime soon. So we have, of course, the Rally Armor mud flaps. You can't not have those because Subaru OLM. I don't know what they're called, louvers. Got them off Subi Speed. They weren't too expensive, and I just thought, you know, gave the car just like a different look. OEM mirrors. Yeah, I'm showing everything, guys, I swear. Here's a OEM front strake piece. I think it's called a rain guard or something. That's what that is. Just gives the side skirt some more depth, I think. I want to get one for the rear, so I'm just waiting probably till next season to get that going. Below that is a Basin R side skirt extension. It's made for a GR chassis, but with my car, pretty much anything from a GR just bolts right on, like lengthwise. It's good. You know, it's probably like an inch shorter or so, but that doesn't bother me too much. Let's go on to the back. You know, same wheels as the front. Some R1 concept slotted rotors as well, and the ceramic pads. I would like to do a Subaru 2-pot conversion in the back. Just have to source out where I can find that and pretty much just see where it goes from there. But for now, it's just the stock caliper. I gotta represent the Narita dogfight wherever you can. Got this little guy there. Got my my special Cobb sticker. Heard these things add about 15 wheel horsepower or so. There's a little bit of a clear coat peel. This is actually an OEM replica. Honestly, like, I've had this for about 4 years and it's really held up fine up until the point where the clear coat started peeling. So what I ended up doing is I just wrapped the center part black with some Aviary vinyl. It came out all right. It could be better. Amazon spoiler lip, just to give it some more, I don't know, just give it some more definition, pretty much. These taillights. Okay, these are Jdm Colin LED taillights. Here, I had this for about, I would say 3.5 years or so. Absolutely no issues. LED everything. I also have turn signals and reverse lights in there. Yeah, no issues with these. Someone's mowing their lawn or whatever over there, so please pardon the noise. Yeah, so Jdm taillights. These are probably one of my favorite mods ever. It's also one of my first mods I ever did. Just the stock tail lights just don't do it for me. You know, these just don't look right. You know, I feel like this car definitely needs something like this to give it some more character for sure. Blacked out the reflector. Did that a while ago. Got the OEM rain guard, mud guard thing, and I have some 15WX rear spats that I had to cut up to modify. That I had to modify to fit. It's pretty much just cut up the longer portion and just size it up to this, and that's all you really need to do. I had this OEM diffuser piece. It's made for 15 plus WRX, but I made it work on my car. It was actually a direct bolt-on. It just bolts right up there. It's really hard to get that angle here, but yeah, it just bolts right up there. It's a nice piece. I'll probably end up painting it or end up selling it and getting something a little bit more aggressive, but we'll see what time tells us to do. This is a custom muffler delete. I have an NVIDIA M1 mid-pipe, and they paired it with this custom muffler SPT, I think, some kind of muffler delete. Quad exit, definitely the look I was always wanting. I used to have an N1 exhaust, but then I ended up selling that. I did a whole bumper cut, actually. Pretty noticeable, I think. Just took a Dremel to it and just sent it, and then I just sanded it down just to get it all cleaned up, and I was able to fit the quad tips on there. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite mods. Definitely one of the most risky mods because there's no going back after you cut into your bumper. Yeah, I have a Cobb wiper delete. Didn't use the OEM one at all, so figured why not just throw this on there. And I think it cleans up the back a lot. Come out this way. It definitely cleans it up a bit, for sure. Yeah, one of my favorite mods too, just cause it's the small details that matter. This was on the front too, but this is a Jdm Fanatic vinyl overlay. Had these on for like 4 years, and honestly, like, nothing's wrong with them. You might be able to see some of the paint chipping. That's just because I suck at painting. But what else we got out here? All right, we have this guy here. Perrin, God, this focus is not doing me any justice. This is Perrin shorty antenna. So if some of you guys know, the OEM antenna is just weirdly long. It looks like an RC car. Some may like it, but I ended up just buying this. OEM rain guards. Took me a minute to get these because I don't know, it was too cheap to buy the OEM spec one, but you know, I ended up buying this one. A lot better than the eBay ones because it's like a flush finish here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for the outside. Other things maybe you might care about. I have 20% tint all around. Actually, the rear window is 15%. But yeah, that's pretty much what's out here. Hopefully I get to install a couple more things next season. Definitely change it up again. But now we're gonna go into the engine bay. All right, so here's what we got for the engine bay. So just to give a fair warning before, you know, any comments get thrown down. Yeah, this car is not fast by any means, and by no means am I claiming it is. You know, I'm just doing what I like to do with it, and you know, I'm just trying to make the best of what I have. So that's why we have pretty much stock engine bay. I mean, there's a couple things. So here's my Aem Cord Air Intake. Hopefully you can see this, but there is a heat shield box, so it goes right down to the fender well. Very nicely made. I got it off used by someone that was parting out. I got a great deal on it. Go off to the side here, we have, let me zoom in on this. Yeah, so this is a parent pitch stop. It pretty much, I don't even know honestly exactly what it does, but after I installed it, it just made my acceleration a lot smoother. The car didn't shudder as much. Definitely was a good upgrade. You know, I was kind of skeptical at first, but I just went ahead and bought it, and it actually just, it's been great. So yeah, I would highly recommend that if you have a Subaru. CNT catless unequal length header. Gives it that signature Subaru rumble. Definitely one of my favorite mods. OEM oil filter. So you're really going in depth here, guys. OEM oil filter. Gotta rock that Subaru blue. No, I mean, just kidding. Just pulley cover, wrap black, Costco special battery, interstate for life, honestly. But honestly, after that, there's really nothing much else right now, at least. I mean, of course, I hope to have more, you know, performance-based stuff. I use that word loosely. Probably get the Crawford power blocks or whatever, get a tune on this thing, and then hopefully she'll rip, you know? I should probably mention too, I have Tane coilovers. They're the street bases. Of course you can't see them from here, but yeah, that's what I have the car lowered on. The fronts are actually maxed out. Believe it or not, they actually don't go that low. The rears I could probably go more, but I just need to dial in my alignment again. And I kind of like how it sits, you know, just as it is. Oh yeah, I should probably mention there's a 3mm spacer right there, just to kind of poke the wheels out just a little bit. I think I am rubbing slightly on this side. I believe the camber that I have going on one side is probably less than the other, which is why it's kind of rubbing, but you know, gotta live that rub life. Anyway, that was the engine bay. Not much going on in there. Hopefully I can put some more parts on there eventually, but you know, I'm happy how it drives. I mean, of course, any car could always be faster, but this thing handles really well. I definitely go to Mexico a lot just to test things out. That's the engine bay, and now we're gonna move on to the interior. All right, so let's take a look at the interior. So first things first, once you open the door, you're faced with the stock seats, but oh yeah, you guessed it. This is some work Wheels USA neck pillows. Honestly, it's just like, I just thought I needed something there to kind of make these look less stock, but I mean, these will go away. Hopefully next season I'm gonna put some bucket seats in there. Something a lot better than these. I mean, these are comfy and all, but you know what? I'm trying to be a fake race car, so I'm gonna try my best to keep that image. Coming in here, I got my poor man's access port. I'll demonstrate what this actually does. My Android phone, and I pair it up to my OBD reader in the car, and pretty much I can monitor all kinds of temperatures and AFRs and all that stuff. Just for this car, it doesn't come with a temp gauge at all, and you know, it's just good to know what's going on. Yeah, air dispenser, air freshener. It smells real nice, but I definitely need a refill. I haven't done that in a while. CV speed paddle shifters. Yeah, this is a CVT. It's like the worst thing in the world, I know, but you know, honestly, you just gotta work with what you have. Got a Jdm Fanatic vinyl overlay for the steering wheel just to match the outside. Escort Passport, 8500 X50 radar detector. Just in case. Going like 1,000 miles per hour is gonna be sure I'm not gonna get a ticket. Broadway mirror, can't go without this if you're about that JDM life. Shout out to Eliminate, one of my favorite YouTube channels ever. Definitely one of my inspirations as well. They're funny dudes. Randy's a cool dude too, so that helps. Stock radio. I absolutely hate this thing. It's actually like the worst piece of software ever. I recommend changing this out, which is what I'm gonna do eventually. I have these, I'm not sure, these are from Billet Works, I think. I don't know. I got these switch bezel thingies. These used to be chrome, and I just put this on there just to kind of clean it up a bit. I painted this black like 4 years ago. I got a Mishimoto weighted knob just because, you know, when I shift from park to sport, gotta make sure you have that weight, you know, just for that sporty feel, not me. Just shift knot adapter. Pretty much it converts your traditional button to just like a pull lever. I have this bride shift boot just to clean it up a bit. People will say what they will, but honestly, I don't really care. Carbon fiber overlay thing, and it was starting to get a little scratched up, so I just use this to cover all the plastic scratches. Yeah, WRX carbon fiber trim pieces. They're from a 15 plus direct swap. Got the Surikawa. Can't forget the Surikawa. I mean, it's one of my favorite mods in here. This is my JDM ETC card reader. It's 100% pointless in the US because we don't have ETC collection systems here, but pretty much this thing talks to you in Japanese when you start your car. And honestly, like, I'm a butthurt for JDM stuff, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna throw this in my car. You know, it's pretty cool, I think. I'll give it a demonstration here shortly. But other than that, there's really not much else in here. I hope to get the seats eventually. I'm thinking about some Brom Racing ones, and then switching the steering wheel out for a WRX one, to a D-shaped one, because this one is, it's nice, I guess, but it could be better. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can give this thing a start here. Let me close the door. Yeah, let me see. Maybe you guys can hear the JDM, and I'll show off the startup as well. So, you know, it's all about the small details, but here is my poor man's access port. What I have set up for this, I have my intake temps, AFRs, oil temp, coolant, and my CVT temperature, just so I can make sure everything's running all right. We got about 55,000 miles on this thing. Owned this thing since 8 miles, so yeah, I put a decent number, but honestly, for a 4-year-old car, it's still pretty low. Yeah, that's about the interior. Honestly, there's not much going on here. I got a Night Runner sticker. Always been repping Reggie's stuff for everything, pretty much. Love his works. Actually, you know, one of my creative inspirations for sure. So, Bath and Body Works special. Honestly, like 100% recommend this because you can get like the best flavors or scents, not flavors. Please don't eat these things. Warning sticker for how fast my car could potentially go. That about wraps up for the interior. I'm gonna go outside here and see what else I'm missing. Coming back around here, I do have custom load control arms. Not custom, aftermarket. They are from SPC. You can't see them. You really can't see them from here, but they allow me to adjust my rear camber to where I want it to be. You know, since when you load your car, it doesn't come stock with any camber adjustments, so this is really the one way to do it. I also have a 20mm rear sway bar upgrade. Still on the stock end links, but hopefully I can get some cardboard repairing ones in there, or Cusco actually. But yeah, that helped, you know, kind of firm up the car a little bit. Definitely was one of my favorite performance mods, handling mods that I did. Outside looks good though, I think. I mean, not to stroke my own ego, but I think I did an okay job at trying to keep this car unique. I mean, there's so many stock Imprezas out there, and they all kind of look, you know, pretty ordinary, but, you know, I decided to change things up. Decided to spice things up in my life. Do this, waste all this money on a slow car, and then, you know, have absolutely no return on it. But you know what? It's all for fun. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, one good last look. I mean, I include some glamour shots in the beginning of the video, so hope you guys enjoyed those. And I try my best out here. So I'm actually kind of upset that the outro I just filmed, I didn't press record. So that's a rookie mistake. Don't do what I did. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I probably did. So if you have any more questions, just let me know or message me, of course. Follow me on Instagram, WillKGFX. Like, what do you say in these things? I'm trying to see what other people do, but I'm just gonna do my thing. Hopefully I can post more videos, just like going to shows or just doing installs maybe. And by no means am I a good mechanic or a mechanic by that matter. I just DIY, just go on YouTube, look up how to do something, or honestly I just wing it and hope it works. If you want to see that kind of content, like, feel free to subscribe, because there will be a lot of that. I can't honestly remember the last time I had a smooth install for anything. Like, everything I've done, there's always some sort of hiccup, right? But you know, eventually hopefully I get good enough and maybe we'll have some pretty good videos, pretty good educational videos to show. But at this point in time, you're just gonna have to bear with my newbiness and just not being very good. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, please leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have. I always love sharing, you know, stuff about my car and what I've done, and I try to help out people if I can. So yeah, any questions, leave it down below. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video, whenever that is. I'm not a vlogger, so who knows when that will be, but regardless, have a good day.